Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing Asteroid City, the latest Wes Anderson film featuring an all-star cast of regular collaborators and some new fresh faces. I've got to say, I'm not a die-hard Wes Anderson fan. I've seen a few of his films, I've not seen his entire resume, and they are quite hit and miss for me. I do love his signature style. I think he's got a fantastic cinema aesthetic. He is a real auteur in terms of visual and tonal style. The way he shoots everything very front-facing, very symmetrically, moving the camera in a very regimented and structured way, feels like you're watching a stage play a lot of the time. And his use of practical sets and miniatures just kind of lend to that vibe. It always feels like you're watching something very intimate, very colourful, and very flavoursome when you tuck into his films. And Asteroid City is no different. It feels very intimate, it feels very communal, and it feels like you're just having a whale of a time in this arty indie world. I still don't think it comes close to Grand Budapest for me, and I think that film was just elevated for me personally because Ralph Fiennes just did an incredible job at mining the humour from that script and just embodying that dry wit so well. All of Wes Anderson's films seem to tap into that trademark style, but I think very rarely do actors make it their own. Most of the time the ensemble feel like they're there servicing this auteur, whereas Ralph Fiennes' performance in Grand Budapest felt like the words were servicing his performance. So while I think everyone does a fantastic job in Asteroid City, I wouldn't say it's got that lead charisma that just elevates it that bit more. That being said, I always just enjoy the originality of these films, the breaking of the fourth wall, the idea of the play within the play that gets exploited, and just the rich thematic subtext that this film tucks into are just really worth the price of entry. Visually, you're not going to see anything like it for the rest of the year, that's almost a guarantee. It's also rare you're going to see an ensemble cast this great for the rest of the year, and it's very unlikely you're going to see this kind of dry humour delivered to this level for the rest of the year. His films always feel like tragicomedies, towing that line really well and fluctuating back and forth. And Asteroid City feels like conceptually it's tucking into ideas of existence and purpose and our place within the bigger universe. It doesn't address things explicitly and head on. It leaves them kind of brewing in the back of your mind, this expansive, vast, desolate plain that has essentially congregated this small community in a quarantine zone, allows everyone to kind of tap into the idea of their place within it all, and that is peeled back an extra layer when we go into the meta context behind it. I think if you just want to enjoy the surface level of a Wes Anderson film, there's always a lot to just look at and appreciate and absorb. But I also think there's a lot beyond that if you wanted to tuck deeper into the layers of the film as well, which is what I think is Wes Anderson's biggest asset. He's such a visual auteur, and he also puts a hell of a lot of effort into the themes he's developing in his film. So Asteroid City is well worth watching cinemas, guys. Do let me know what you think. If you've already seen it, drop a comment below. Please also consider liking and subscribing to the channel. That's always a huge help for me. And in the meantime, we'll see you for the next vid.